Hi everyone, this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and I started doing a reading, but I'm not at my usual setup, so I'm gonna move the arrow here. I ended up touching the button and it stopped the video, and I don't have the programs yet to edit and add pieces, so it has to be all done in one stream. So I'll show you the cards that did come out so far, because we were halfway through. There's just one more card to come out. Oh, here's the sequence. Alright. So the first one that came out was the Hermit. And this is the journey of... It's a message for the collective. This is the journey of something happened and it caused you to go within to seek answers. And it could be answers from your past. Maybe you've noticed that you're going through a reoccurring pattern and you just realize you were in that pattern and you want to break that pattern and you're trying to figure out how. The Hermit here is carrying this light. This light comes from the star on the star card. Okay, so he's carrying the experience, the energy, the experience of the star card, because he already overcame a lot of challenges. And he's going within again, but this time with that lamp, this time with this light. And he's going within to shine the light on the insides and see what you could do in your present situation that would be different than the actions you took the last time. And you're trying to figure out a solution, basically, to what first brought you to go on the inside in the first place. Was it just something that triggered you? Was it something that you absolutely noticed that, oh my goodness, this happened more than once and I'm only realizing now, so what do I do? So you're still asking for solutions. And then the next card that came out is the Hangman. What was interesting, before my first video got cut off by my own fault, what you notice is the number sequence. I don't know if we could put it here. You got the number 9 here and number 12 here. So in any given moment, you're going through cycles. You're going through the Fool's journey, and you'll encounter these things. If you already encountered the challenge part, then you're just going to skip to the next part because you already done that. So it's whatever it is, depending on the subject matter, depending on what you're going through. Your life always has cycles, and you keep elevating. And it's your choice too, what you want to deal with at this moment, or you'll take it on the next cycle that comes up for you. So right now, from 9 to 12, you already accomplished whatever's in the middle of this. You could look up the cards if you like, but you went inside to find solutions. You turned yourself upside down to gain more illumination. Basically, you're looking at things from a different perspective, and you're doing that inside of you. Not just looking at things outside of you in a different way. You're looking at yourself in a different way, and then it's bringing that illumination. Actually, it's giving you a solution and an answer at the same time. It's giving you the answer or the solution that you're discovering more of who you are, basically. That's what's going on in the collective. It's very exciting. And the next card that came out is you're very satisfied about it. It's the 9 of Cups. You're satisfied. You're sitting there. The next card that comes after that is usually the 10 of Cups, right? He's sitting there. He's all satisfied. He's waiting for his 10th cup. Well, there is a card that came out, and it is the 10th card. 10th cup. Sorry. But this cup has a fish in it. So it causes you to wonder, like, okay, you overcame this. You're overcoming, or you're figuring something out. And while you're doing that, you're waiting for what you've asked for, what you'd like to have. And then someone shows up, and then it's up to you to see if it's really something you want, if it's something you're just going to go for, if it's something that you're actually going to be more responsible before going for it, or do some research, or find out what is this cup really filled with, because this guy looks like a jester. It doesn't look like it's something you want, but it is a 10th cup. See, in life, like maybe you want to buy a car, but what you really need is a truck. So you're waiting for a truck, but someone offers you a car, and you're like, and it's a good price and everything, and it's a vehicle, but you're waiting for that truck. You know, like, are you willing to compromise what it is that you want by just accepting anything that comes by, or are you willing to wait for it and work for it, like wait patiently for the right opportunity to come to you? That's totally up to you. That's what, and if we go too fast, that's what gets us in the jam that we later realize that we've been doing this. It's become a pattern, or so then we start realizing things about ourselves and saying, okay, this time I'm going to, and that's how you grow more in your own knowing yourself, first of all, and growing more mature as well in one area of life. We could be really smart at things. It doesn't mean we had the emotional maturity yet. We could have the intellectual maturity, knowing a lot of things. We could have a physical maturity. We're of age, or we're after a change of life, or so in each part of our life, we discover new things about ourselves, and that gives us greater understanding to understand the outer world and other people. Okay, so let's see what the last card here is for the collective. Oh, okay, it flipped right in there. You see it? The other ones are all face down. This is the only one that flipped inside the deck. Excuse me. And it's the Seven of Pentacles. This has been coming a lot, out a lot too. Not just in some of my readings, but in other people that has been doing collective readings as well. So, Seven of Pentacles is usually you're waiting for your garden to grow. You built everything up. You built yourself up. Things you hold of value. Each one of these you worked hard at. And you're wondering if it's time to change direction, or if the juice is worth the squeeze, or if it's really what you want to get into. You start with questions, asking for solution, and then you end with kind of like a question. At the same time, since it's the last card, it could be too that what your heart and your mind is asking for, what those two agree and is asking for, it's worth waiting for. If you're wondering if the juice is, maybe it's the time, you got to make time your friend. And that way you'll see, because the next card after Seven of Pentacles is Eight of Pentacles. And that is usually like being hard at work, apprentice. It's also the card that confirms, yes, this is worthwhile doing. This is worthwhile continue to move forward for. So the whole reading has been about your internal journey, right? So are you worthy? Are you worth continuing to go forward for? I think you are. I think I am too. So this has been the collective reading. Take what resonates, what doesn't, have fun throwing it out the window, and we'll see you next time. I'm Tina from Cosmic Turtles.